Because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Are you a veteran living in Florida? Do you want to earn while you learn? Call 954-434-8220 or visit our website at nsied.org now. Are you a veteran living in Florida who wants training in farming, ranching, and allied services? Are you a veteran living in Florida who wants help with job placement? Call 954-434-8220. North-South Institute Veteran Training Program is a mix of online and hands-on in-person training designed for you to earn while you learn. Once you register for the program, you'll get a stipend of approximately $300 per month for 3 months. And you can get an additional stipend to offset your travel expenses. You can also get another $75 for referring a veteran who completes the program. If you are a veteran living in Florida, call the North-South Institute Veteran Training Program now, 954-434-8220, or visit our website at nsied.org now.
Hey there, I have a question for you. Is your roof asphalt and does it look like it needs replacement? Did you get quotes and were you in sticker shock? Would you like to save not hundreds, but thousands of dollars? Did you call RoofMax? Well, call RoofMax with their patent-pending technology, which can add years to your roof without needing to replace it. And it's easy. You just pick up the phone for a free quote. Plus, they use state-of-the-art satellite technology to measure your roof. So, if your roof is over 7 years old, then you should call RoofMax today at 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Thursday, I'm your host, Tom Schmitz. Just got confirmation that there will be somebody here from the county today. Commissioner Bryant says she's sending somebody from the county anyway. Even though their meeting is today, she's sending Stacy Causey will be here to talk about what's going on in the county. So I actually will have the county here today, not tomorrow. As I said earlier, it's going to change. I saw this story last night, and as a former educator, it's a scary reality. Nearly half of the 22,897 middle and high school students in Marion County made at least one D or F on their report cards in the first semester of the 2021-2022 school year. That's according to school district data. Allison Campbell, she's the vice chairwoman. She's dismayed by this data. She shared the data recently at a board meeting. She believes apathy among students and parents may be to blame. She said, I want to say apathy among our young people are real. It's time to have a serious conversation with the community, parents, churches, civic groups. We need help. This issue surfaced when Allison used her opportunity to make comments at the end of the meeting to reveal the data she had requested. She asked for the data after researching a number of students suspended and expelled from the school year. She found out that every one of the secondary students, grades 6 through 12, who was expelled had at least one D or F grade. Then she discovered that 48.7%, almost half, of all the district's 22,897 middle school and high school students also received a D or F. There were 11,152 students who received at least a D or an F. Here's the scary fact, folks. That's almost a 23% increase above the first semester in 2019-2020, which was the fall before the pandemic began. And that's what you're going to have to attribute some of this to. Some of this is going to have to be attributed to home learning, doing online learning at home. There's a lot to be said about children sitting in a classroom and having no distractions except what's going on in that classroom. When you're in your own home, the comfort of your own home, yeah, sure, you got class going and you're listening to your teacher talk and you're doing work and everything. But your little brother, who's 5 years old, may be in the living room watching cartoons, or your mother may be watching a TV program. So you're looking over the computer. How much attention are you actually paying to what's going on? How much attention are you paying to the TV in the other room? There's a lot more distractions at home than there are in a classroom. And the pandemic had a lot to do, I bet, with these D's and F's because you don't have the same discipline to only key in on what's going on in the classroom when you're at home. I know apathy is part of it. Allison's right, and that apathy plays a key role. But that apathy is nurtured. Think about this. You're a middle schooler, you're 12 years old. Okay, you're at home. Your mom's going to go grocery shopping. You got class. Nope. I'm not leaving you at home. You're coming grocery shopping. Is that mom's apathy towards your education, or is that mom doing her job and having to go grocery shopping? Well, Tom, she could go grocery shopping some other time. That's not reality. Reality is when the kids are in school, mom does her grocery shopping. Dad does the grocery shopping if you stay at home dad. Grandma, if you're being raised by her, or grandpa, they do the grocery shopping. When you're in school, well, when you're not in school, grocery shopping still needs to happen. People get set in routines that work so that they can get their days done. Well, how do we require accountability? See, that's going to be the big issue here. Who's accountable for the D's and F's? I know who my dad thought was accountable for it. That would be me. In no uncertain terms. But I don't think there's a pride like we had when I was in school. It was a big deal to make the AB honor roll or the A honor roll. It was a big deal to our parents. Now I think parents sometimes are so caught up in just trying to survive life that it's not that big a deal. Well, I say that as not being a parent at all. Just my observation. But are there other things we can do to change this? Well, there seems to be a little disagreement. Not disagreement, but different avenues that the school board thinks we need to take to come up with accountability. We'll talk about that after the break. Coming up at 10 o'clock, the county commissioner, Stacy Causey from the county public information office will be here to talk to us about the county. Sorry about the vets news today. Usually the VA clinic is here on the third Thursday of the month, but with the new opening of the VA clinic and everything, they were unable to attend today. We'll get them back in here, as soon as is possible with their scheduling. But the vets news will be back next week with Hank and Gary from Vets Helping Vets out on the Boulevard. Brought to you by Hires Baxley and Bob Wine's Community Gardens. We'll be back after this timeout. We're going to talk actually to Lori from Bob Wine's Community Gardens. After this timeout, you're listening to Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
The United States now believes Russia's claim that it's withdrawing troops near the Ukraine border are false, and that Moscow, in fact, has increased its presence on the border by as many as 7,000 troops. Ned Price from the State Department lectern.
Russia relies on confusion. Russia relies on obfuscation. Russia relies on misinformation and disinformation to cover its tracks. We should all expect that, and we should all be ready for it.
A senior Israeli official stressed in a call with his Russian counterpart that if Russia invades Ukraine, Israel will need assistance